Have you ever noticed how often we say these 5 words? I just don't have time. I'd love to get in shape, but I just don't have time. I'd love to start that business, but I just don't have time. I'd love to read more, spend more time with my family, take that vacation, call my parents more, learn a new skill, volunteer, and yes, finally chase my dream. But you know what? I just don't have time. Can I challenge that for a second? Because I have to call bullshit. I think I don't have time has become one of the biggest lies that we tell ourselves. And not because we're trying to deceive anybody, but because it's easier to say than the truth. Because the truth usually sounds like this: it's not my priority. And those two sentences sound extremely similar, but they're completely different. One of them makes you a victim of your schedule, the other one puts you back in control of your life. So, a little over a month ago, I had a heart attack. And trust me, it wasn't on my calendar. It didn't check to see if I had any meetings scheduled. It also didn't care how many emails I still had to answer and respond to. And in one moment, everything that I thought was important completely changed. And I realized something finally. Life never slows down. There's never going to be a magical season where everything becomes less busy so you can finally focus on what matters. So if you're waiting for life to calm down, you're going to be waiting a very long time. Because life doesn't stop. It keeps moving with or without you. And here's the reality nobody wants to talk about. Every single one of us gets the same 24 hours. Whether you're rich, you're poor, you're CEO, king, queen, teacher, single parent, college student, retiree, nobody gets more than 24 hours. So the difference really isn't time. The difference is intention. Because every single yes you give is an automatic no to something else. Saying yes to another hour of scrolling, you're saying no to reading a book. Say yes to another unnecessary meeting, and you're probably saying no to a family dinner. Say yes to putting everybody else's priorities ahead of your own, and one day you're going to wake up wondering where your life went. Because here's the uncomfortable truth. Your calendar is writing your biography. Not your intentions, not your dreams, not your vision board, it's your calendar. If somebody followed you around for a week without listening to a single word you said, would they know what matters most to you? Most of us would say no. Or would they simply see somebody reacting to everybody else's priorities? Now, let me be clear here, too. This isn't about becoming a workaholic. This isn't about hustling 24 hours a day, because rest matters, family matters, health matters, friendships extremely matter. Doing absolutely nothing sometimes, that matters too. This isn't about doing more. This is about choosing better. It's about living intentionally instead of accidentally. So here's my challenge to you for the next 7 days. I don't want you to say, I don't have time. I want you to replace it with, it's not my priority. It didn't work out today because it wasn't my priority. I didn't call mom because it wasn't my priority. I didn't write that book because it wasn't my priority. And it's amazing how quickly that sentence changes your perspective. Because suddenly you're no longer blaming time, you're owning your choices. And once you own your choices, you gain the power to change them. And at the end of your life, no one's going to remember how busy you were. They're going to remember how you showed up, the people who loved you, the memories that you created, the impact that you made, the risks that you took, and the life that you actually lived. So stop waiting for more time, because more time isn't coming. You already have today. You have 24 hours, the same 24 hours that every person who ever changed the world has too. The question isn't, do you have enough time? The question really is, are you spending the time you already have on the life that you actually want to live? So be inspired, live inspired, budget your time wisely. You get one life in 24 hours.